Are you looking for some ideas on how to display some of your Disney souvenirs? Today I would like to share with you how to make a shadow box using some of your Disney souvenirs from one of the Disney parks. Hi, Melissa from Life in Mouse Ears here. This is a place where you can find all things Disney. Disneyland history, tips, fun facts, shopping trips, blind bag openings, cakes, and some crafting. So if you're new here, I love Disney, Disneyland, all things Disney, and I hope that you do as well. And if you do, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. So today I want to share with you how to display some of your Disney parks items after you get back from your trip and you have a lot of, maps or your tickets or different souvenir paper items that you can get around the resort, as well as headbands such as these, the Haunted Mansion. I'm going to share with you a way that you can display them for the wall, and it's a shadow box, and it's really easy. It's easy to do. I think that pretty much anybody could do this. It's easy, trust me, it is easy. So I wanted to share with you what I have done, and you can see if it's something that you want to do as well. So first of all, you need a shadow box. So this one here, I have here, it's a 12 by 12 shadow box. And if you get a 12 by 12 shadow box, it makes it really easy to get some scrapbooking paper because it'll fit right in there, the right size, and you wouldn't have to mess with it too much. Which, another idea if you don't want to use the scrapbooking paper, if you can't find one that you really like, or if there's, you just want to use something different, you could use fabric as well, like how they have this one all ready to go as well. But you can just get fabric of whatever kind of fabric that you want that coincides with what you're putting in there. Today I've used scrapbooking paper, and I will have links to shadow boxes, hopefully scrapbook paper if I can, as well. But there are so many different designs, colors, characters. There's all different kinds of scrapbooking paper that you can get that will match the theme that you're going for. And today I just used a purple for the theming because Haunted Mansion, a lot of stuff is purple and black. I have the mouse ears, and then I also have this greeting card that they used to sell a long time ago, and it has the 4 paintings from the stretching room inside of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. It took me quite a while before I came up with an idea of how can I display this. So then I thought about the shadow box idea. First, we're going to take the backing from the shadow box, the styrofoam piece, and depending on what you're using, if you're going to use fabric, you can just, this one actually has fabric on there already for the backing, but I didn't want the tan backing. But if you want to use fabric, just cut the fabric a little bit bigger than the styrofoam piece, and then you just start folding over each edge and then tack it down. You can tack it down with maybe fabric tape or double-sided sticky tape or a hot glue gun. If you have your kids helping, or if kids you're watching, make sure you have your parents use the hot glue gun if you decide to use a hot glue gun, because the hot glue gun gets really, really hot. So just tack it down somehow. Probably I would go with fabric tape if you can. If not, double-sided sticky tape should work too. If you're deciding to go with a scrapbooking paper, all you do is line it up with the backing on there. Then I have double-sided sticky tape, and all you have to do is take a piece and place it down there on the fabric. Make sure your paper stays lined up before you press it down, and then you press it down to make sure it sticks. And then do the same thing on this corner, and then press it down. And I would do all 4 corners just to make sure at least the corners are secure. And that should help with, if you tape anything down that's heavier, you want to make sure that it's secure to this board. Otherwise your paper is going to fall or forward, fall down, scrunch down, and you don't want that to happen. So next I took that greeting card, which it is in plastic, and I just secured it down onto the paper with double-sided sticky tape. And if you have your tickets or whatever you're putting in there, just double-sided sticky tape. If you ever want to remove it, use the removable double-sided sticky tape so that you can remove that without damaging anything. Next, you're gonna wanna figure out where you want to place your ears, which I have chosen to go in this corner here. And then next, I have my Disney Hallett Haunted Mansion pin, trading pin. Has Mickey and Donald on there. And the hitchhiking ghosts, of course. So you just remove the Mickey backings from the back part so you can take that little cardboard off here. Also, you want to decide where you think it looks best to have your trading pin sitting before you press it down.
It's kind of hard to decide.
But if I ever get some new trading pins, it would, I can also add that in there to the shadow box to kind of add to the display. So I think I'm going to put it right here. So all you do is press it through. And because it's styrofoam, it goes in really easily. Turn this over, and then I'm going to place the backings on here because I don't want it to poke me or anything else on here. Okay, so then I've got the pin on there, and this is where the headbands will sit, and then now you'll see how it's going to look once it's in the shadow box. I've got my frame here. I'm going to take it, so if I flip it, the headbands will go on this corner here. So I've got that in place there in the corner. Then I will place the back part here inside of the frame. Next, I'll grab the back of the frame and place it on here and then secure it with all the little tab deals, whatever you call these things, to secure the backing in.
One more.
All right, and then it has the hook so that you can hang it on the wall. And got a completed shadow box ready to go on the wall. So one tip that I want to give is that when you're looking for shadow boxes, while this is a 12 by 12, it's only so deep, and so the Haunted Mansion ears work inside of this shadow box because those ears are thin. They don't have anything making them really thick or anything. Because I have some pirate ones that has like a mini New Orleans style hat with feathers, but the hat is wider than what the shadow box will hold. So while you're looking for shadow boxes, make sure if your item is thicker that you get a wider, deeper shadow box that will hold what item you're trying to put in there. So that's one tip that I wanted to give you when you're looking for a shadow box. Some other items that you might want to display in a shadow box could be printed napkins. If you get a hold of some, these are rare nowadays. They used to have them all over the parks. Your theme park tickets are a great way to display in a shadow box, as well as if you have any unused fast passes, that's also fun to display, as well as the park maps. So that's something else that you could display in there. Trading pins, if you collect some trading pins, you can put those in there. Just kind of, you know, make a Mickey shape out of the pins. That's also a fun idea to do. Something else could be the squished pennies or squished quarters. If you enjoy going around the parks and getting the squished coins, I know I'm guilty of that one as well. It's fun. It's a fun souvenir. It's a cheap souvenir too. And just attach them in there in a Mickey shape. And so that's another fun idea that you can do as well. Thank you so much for watching today's video on how to make a shadow box to showcase some of your Disney souvenirs. I hope that today's videos and tips help you to be able to make your own Disney shadow box for your home. Crafting is a lot of fun, and when you have Disney involved, it makes it even more magical. So if you'd like to stay notified of new content that gets uploaded to this channel, just go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button now. If you're interested in finding shadow boxes and some scrapbooking paper and different items that might help you out to make your shadow box, I will have some links in the description down below, so go ahead and check those out. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next time here at Life in Mouse Years. Bye! Theme park tick blah blah blah. Cut. Start over.